Mr. Blanding, you have 5 minutes.
Chairman Johnson, Ranking Member Caraveo, and other members of the subcommittee, and Chairman Thompson, thank you for the opportunity to testify today and highlight the critical role that cooperatives play within rural development through USDA programs. My name is Cornelius Blanding, and I am testifying today in my capacity as an elected board member for the National Cooperative Business Association, CLUSA International, NCBA CLUSA. We are the apex trade association for cooperatives across all sectors that are crucial for our local economies. In my day-to-day, I serve as executive director for the Federation of Southern Cooperatives. Since 1916, NCBA CLUSA has served as the primary voice for cooperatives across all sectors. Our members include not only individual businesses, but also the larger sectoral associations like NRECA and the Federation of Southern Cooperatives, which is the largest black farmer-owned and serving institution in the country. 1 in 3 Americans are members of nearly 65,000 cooperative establishments. With over 130 million members, co-ops and credit unions are found in every corner of our nation. As Congress works to reauthorize the Farm Bill, NCBA CLUSA recommends the following legislative improvements. First, the Farm Bill should increase flexibility within the Rural Co-op Development Grant and other rural development programs by modifying burdensome matching requirements, allowing for larger, regional, and multi-year grants, and incentivizing and facilitating regional collaboration. Second, provide robust investment in expertise and capacity for rural places, especially historically underserved communities, to plan, implement, and measure the impact of locally led strategies. And third, invest in rural infrastructure, including electric, community facilities, water, and housing. Cooperatives are rooted in local economies and more resilient during economic downturns. The democratic governance structure allows the member owners of a cooperative to make business decisions that are people-centric. Programs across rural development like the Rural Co-op Development Grant, the Value-Added Producers Grant, Rural Energy Savings Program, and others support local economies. Rural areas are overrepresented in key economic indicators such as persistent poverty, disadvantaged communities, and low economic growth with an aging workforce. Ultimately, rural places have been left behind by federal policy initiatives meant to spur national development. The next Farm Bill presents an opportunity to change this. The RCDG program provides grants for technical assistance, training, education, and outreach to cooperatives. Since the last Farm Bill, RCDG funds have created 300 new businesses and helped create over and save thousands of rural jobs. The Federation of Southern Cooperatives provides a good example of this. As a 13-year recipient of RCDG funds, the Federation has worked with rural African American communities to spur economic growth through cooperative economic development and land retention strategies. Through RCDG, the Federation has also built regional capacity by allocating staff that provided technical assistance to farmers on production, quality control, storage, and transportation methods that ultimately increase the marketability of their produce and in turn their profits. As part of the multiplier effect of co-ops, members are also assisted in assessing other rural development programs such as the 504 home repair and multifamily housing rental assistance program. These examples are just for one RCDG recipient, but you have heard similar stories across the board. However, one of the challenges with assessing RD programs is the break in momentum to simply apply for funding. Each year, organizations must slow down or even pause the work on the ground to create a competitive proposal. Moreover, it's difficult to demonstrate notable changes simply because significant economic development doesn't occur in such short time spans. To truly transform the circumstance of rural and socially disadvantaged communities requires years of effort. So again, NCBA CLUSA recommends the following legislative improvements. First, increase flexibility. Second, improve the RD policies so that underserved populations can access and build capacity. And third, infrastructure investments to encourage sustainable long-term rural development. To materialize these recommendations, Congress should invest in expertise and capacity for local-led strategies. NCBA CLUSA aims to serve as a resource for this subcommittee and all members of Congress by helping to lead a broad coalition of rural development stakeholders that support these principles and is ready to work with you. We encourage you to support the programs and improve upon their success in the next Farm Bill. The assistance we provide helps rural businesses develop and grow beyond economic benefits. By addressing barriers to access these programs as well as fully unlocking the potential of rural development programs, we will create a more resilient and prosperous rural America. Thank you for the opportunity to testify before this subcommittee this morning on behalf of NCBA CLUSA. I've submitted my full testimony and stand ready for to answer any questions from this committee.